Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Gemini, we're going to get right into it. I've already pulled out a couple of oracle cards for you. You have right order and caring connections here. This is really interesting. This looks like you are like cleaning out the relationship closets here. So, I mean, these could be anything. They don't have to be romantic. These could be like friendships. This is getting things tidied up, getting things in their place, focusing on things that have been neglected, redirecting your energy and your thoughts and your resources to places where that redirection has been required. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these could be completely two different things, like two areas of your life. Maybe we're going to talk about carrying connections in your life. And maybe we're going to talk about getting things in the right order. But the right order is also really, really important in terms of like good things unfolding for you down the road. It's like, don't put the cart in front of the horse, right? No, don't put the, yeah, don't put the cart in front of the horse. I was say, don't put the horse in front of the cart. That would be the right way to do it. You want to typically put the horse in front of the cart if the horse is pulling the cart. So you do have a very interesting energy here. Like, I'm kind of feeling like that you're decluttering. You might be decluttering relationships in your life. You could be decluttering components attached to relationships, you know, like it doesn't have to be a relationship that's come to an end, but maybe it's a relationship that has shifted or changed in some way. Like maybe you have an adult child who's moved out of the house and gotten their own place, and so there's things, you know, that you had that are there in the house, and they, you know, they have to, either they take them or they're getting donated or thrown out, like, right, like there's something like that going on, because the right order does talk about like kind of like cleaning things up here, getting that closet cleaned out that you've neglected for a long time. And maybe these are things that you've neglected for a long time. I don't know. I don't know. The right order into carrying connection. So let's see. What's the right order here? What's the correct order? I'm seeing 4. I'm going to pull 4 cards out. Show me the right sequence of events. What is the right sequence of events for Gemini? Oh, it's interesting. I said I was seeing 4 and we have number 14. So what is the right sequence of events for Gemini? The Page of Wands. All right. Gemini's chitter chatter. Blah, 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 blah. Gemini speaking. A lot of deep feelings. A lot of deep feelings are felt there. Maybe talking about your deeper feelings. Working. Working. Putting things in order. Mastering the things around you. The 3 of Swords. Okay, then. That's the right order. That is the right sequence of events. Do I not pull anything out after that? It's literally talking about your deeper feelings. Or holding your feelings in. Okay, something happened here. So I think a relationship ended and it was supposed to. Or maybe it's going that way. No, but right, about a caring connection. So that's the right sequence of events to get things in the right order here. So maybe life is feeling like things aren't happening the way they're meant to happen, right? If you're, particularly so if you're dealing with a relationship that has come to an end, or somebody has walked away here, or maybe you've walked away, whatever that might be. But that was the right order. There might have been a strong focus on work here. Work as a priority. Could have been someone that you knew at work. Why is the 3 of Swords? Wow, the 9 of Cups. So you can fulfill your dreams and wishes. The Page of Swords. So you can see. Wow, the Ace of Cups. So there's a relationship here that has to end or had to end for you to see your new beginning, like a dream, a wish that you would have for yourself, to see the best relationship ever. To heal yourself as well. That's the right order. Oh, let's look at all of these. Each one of these cards is really intriguing me now. Okay. The Page of Wands. What is this communication about? The Page of Wands. The Six of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Six of Swords. The Fool. This communication is honestly about taking your heart in a new direction. So I don't know if there's something you said to somebody or something that they said to you. That I'm not clear about. But it is your reading. So I know that this is in whatever case that is for you, it was the right thing that had to happen here. So somebody's taking their heart in a different direction. Somebody's having a fresh start here. Somebody's going in the direction that God is telling them to go in. There could be like, well, there is the Three of Swords. Because the Six of Swords here is, you know, there's a lot of ghouls still in the head trying to kind of tell someone that they're not going in the right direction. The King of Cups, we have a lot of deeper feelings, deeper hidden feelings here. The King of Cups. The Hanged Man. The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. I think that this is going through a stage here where you start to really analyze and look at your feelings from a very different perspective. Like it's giving me the thing here that the angels are helping you, or we're helping you see something. See something about yourself, or see something about someone around you. This Knight of Swords is very aggressive to me. This is like really berates people, really talks down to them. And then look at how this Page of Pentacles is like, I am not going over there. I'm not going over there to talk to that person. So there could be someone here who created some sort of feelings in you that you started to really recognize that those feelings were trying to tell you something. Maybe you didn't like being talked to, or maybe you were allowing somebody some type of a pass here in terms of how they were speaking to you and talking to you. So the Eight of Pentacles, that's almost two. And then this is like somebody just putting their head down. Just putting their head down and focusing on what they got to do. The Wheel. The Five of Pentacles. And the Sun. Yeah, that is a change of events here. That is almost like you deciding what you're going to put your energy towards and what you're not. There is some sort of real heartache that went on here. It was a very important step here. And the step happened at the right time. And this is all leading you to a brighter, happier time in your life. Even seeing like what it is that you really want, maybe without influence of someone else or others, to see what your dreams and your wishes for yourself really truly are, and in healing yourself. Tender connections. What is this all about? The Queen of Pentacles. It could have something to do with a partner, a spouse, being a partner, a spouse. The Eight of Cups. The Lovers. The Three of Cups. Well, I don't know what I'm reading. I feel like this is not just like the energy of 1 week here. So I don't know. If it is, God bless you, because you've been through a lot. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know what the timelines are. And I kind of want to say, though, that you have been through something quite big and quite significant. And in that, there has been significant loss in relationship here. All these things are happening in the right order. There's things that have been cleared out of your life. There's things that are being cleared out of your life. You might be actively participating in this, and the universe might also be doing this and helping you along with it as well. And this is to get something out of the closets, out of the out of the relationship. Get relationship energy. Get relationship energy, old energies out of the closet, and to prepare for something like your true path, your divine path here. I think there's a lot that you learned about yourself, or that you're learning about yourself in, like, because I'm not sure how to, what if we past tense, present tense, all sorts of tense in here, because this is a lot of energy. This can't be, if somebody has gone through all this in a week, I want to say that you really need to give yourself like some time here, because you're even possibly, I want to say, kind of disconnected from relationship. Especially with this 8 of Cups, like there could be a real disconnection between you and relationships, or even you and the concept or the idea of romantic relationships here. Like there could be a really strong disconnection between you and that period of life, and then when you step into something that is really truly meant for you. And I kind of want to say it's, you know, it's got a lot to do with this, like getting things in the right order, really clearing out the relationship closets, so that there isn't anything there that is from your past somehow, right? Like in relationships. This 3 of Cups too, it has like a lot of approval. It has a lot of approval, like really cheering you on in this. Yeah, I could be looking at someone here who either has been out of relationships for a long period of time, and you're moving towards like a really significant, this is like a divinely guarded relationship for you. And then others of you, you're in the throes of ending a relationship. And I will tell you that it looks like that there'll be a period here where you are out of relationship for a while. Yeah, you won't be hopping back into anything, but this will be good for you. This is going to be really good for you in terms of being able to heal and understand what it is that you really want. What is it that you really want? What you really wish for? Your intuition is the underlying intuition and adjacent possibilities here. So, you're into, this might be happening. This might be happening, or this has happened at a period here where your intuition was getting stronger and you were seeing a lot of possibilities that you weren't seeing before. Adjacent possibilities in the past here for Gemini. The 3 of Wands. Oh, what to expect? What to expect? Different expectations. A lot of different unconsidered expectations here. Expectations that you never considered before. Maybe expectations from partnerships. Even if these aren't romantic, from friends, wherever they could be. The Chariot. Look at all these lions. Check that out. Look at all this lion energy. The Chariot. The King of Wands. Holy Lions, Leo. And the 2 of Swords. Right. Oh, intuition. Trust your intuition. Intuition. Well, maybe you all were trusting your intuition in the past and it was leading you in a direction. Maybe you're finding yourself like in some sort of a void energy here, or an in-between. You're like, well, I don't understand what all of this is for, or what it was about, or where you're going. Because it looks like it was all in the right order. The 4 of Cups with the intuition. The 6 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. Holy Wands. I really feel like this is some sort of different road to success for yourself. This is funny funny. Like, this is one of those readings that feels like I'm looking at, like I could be looking at past traumas. I could be looking at like really heavy arguments between yourself and other people. I could be looking at periods of intense self-reflection, focusing on what you need to focus on, being detached from the world around you, waiting for things to really kind of correct, to take action, relationships coming and going out of your life. And it's funny, like it's themed by the right order, like which just feels like so sort of mundane. It even feels kind of like a little bit Virgoian, like, you know, looking at things and how a cause and effects are related to one thing or another, and making sure that you have the right cause behind the right effect and then applying that. It's a funny way of almost looking at what I would describe as a very tense emotional time for you. A lot of healing, a lot of upheaval, probably like spiritual awakenings. There's activation of your intuition here, but it's presented in such a very systematic, like this is the right order, a very systematic and logical way. Maybe that's the way to look at it. Like if spirit was like understanding the path and the things that you wanted to grow and develop in this lifetime, the connections that you were really meant to have down the road, spirit's like, okay, well, these are all the logical steps that we're going to take to get you there. That's almost like what I feel like I'm looking at. Because there's a part of me that feels like this should be, I don't know, represented by something more intense, but it's simply just the right order. It's like the right order. So if there's any sort of doubt for you as well about, you know, the path that you've been on and where it's taking you, things are happening in the right order. They're happening exactly as they're meant to be happening for you. I do feel like some of you are going to, like, if this isn't romantic, it could definitely be like some sort of strong friendship connection that maybe you had with someone and then you don't anymore. And then there is a lull. You're going to have a lull here in connection of some sort. And then it picks up again and it's great. It's something to celebrate. It's something that's like very happy and joyous. The 10 of Wands into the Ace of Wands. Some of you too, recognizing that there's certain burdens here that you're carrying that you need to alleviate yourself from. Wow. And that's a short one, but that's what I have with this Gemini. Speaking of burdens, that's interesting because for the extended, I'm going to ask 2 questions in the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what burden is it that you carry that God would like to alleviate from you? That God would like to take this burden from you? And I'm also going to ask, in terms of your soul's goals, what has your soul, what have you as yourself accomplished in this lifetime that your soul did have as a goal for you to accomplish? You've already accomplished it. I'm going to look at those 2 aspects in the extended. There are 2 options in the description below if you'd like to follow me to the extended. Thank you so much, Geminis. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.